Yeah, so I get asked this one a lot. How can you feel what you focus on? Well, it's simple. You only feel what you focus on. There's no other choice there. You feel what you focus on. So I like to give an example of being at a funeral. You know, you could go to a funeral and over here you can have a group of people that are just so sad and crying and hugging each other and really mourning and suffering. But over here, you can find a group of people that are smiling and laughing and chatting and almost look like they're having a good time. And a lot of people I notice like sit back and they're like, oh, you know, what are they doing? And here's what's happening. These two groups of people are sharing the same experience. They are there together to mourn the death and passing of somebody that they loved or cared for. But over here, this group of people are focusing on what they're going to miss about this person, what not having this person in their life is going to cause for them regarding a loss, you know, not being able to talk to them anymore or bounce ideas off of them or just love on them and take care of them, all of these things that they're losing when this person passed. But over here, there's a group of people that I'm sure love the person just as much, but what they're focusing on is what they gained from the person, what gain they have and memories they have. Maybe they're saying, oh my gosh, you know, I remember at my grandmother's funeral, I was telling the story about how, you know, she went to get the mail and this tornado came and she was holding onto the mailbox and we're laughing. And certainly I was mourning the loss of her, oh my gosh. But instead of focusing on, oh my gosh, what does my life look like without her? I focused on, look at all of the things she gave me. And, you know, and telling a story like that, reminding me to like not sweat the small stuff. And so now when I think of my grandmother, I don't think of, oh my gosh, I wish I could call her, although I do. But I think of, what would she do right now? How would her response be? You know, what did she leave me to gain from and learn from? And so you have the same experience, but two different focuses. That's anything in life. You know, when anything comes at you, you can look at it and say, why is this wrong? Or say, this isn't ideal, it's not what I wanted, but what can I make right out of it? You know, life has disappointments. The difference in people and their focus and what they feel is what meaning they give behind any experience. So controlling the power of your focus, to me, is the most important part of managing your emotions, because I don't think you can manage your finances, your health, your wealth, your relationships, your friendships, your network, your career, anything, until you first truly learn to not only manage your emotions, but control your emotions on any situation that you're put into. Does that make sense? So today, for you guys, I'd like you to really just be present. And when you don't feel good, when something feels a little off, just ask yourself, what am I focusing on? And I promise, I would guarantee, most often, you're focusing on something that you feel like you're losing. Just like at that funeral, I lost that person. Some people maybe think they lost the opportunity, or they lost the chance, or they lost the connection, or they lost the job, or they lose something, or what they may be losing. But if you say, okay, what am I gaining? It sounds like such, you know, hyperbole and positive thinking stuff. It's not. It's just being really super realistic. And if you focus most of your time on the problem, you're going to feel yucky. But if you say, okay, and you identify the problem and go, okay, this sucks. It's okay to say that, but I'm only going to spend a little bit of time here. I'm going to spend most of my time now focusing on the solution. And when you focus on the solution, you're going to feel differently, because you're going to feel hopeful. You're going to feel excited. You're going to feel that you're adding towards the solution versus being sucked in by the problem. So today, get control of your focus. And when you feel not so good, change that focus. Just literally ask a question, right? What do I need to do to feel good about this situation right now? So thank you for the question of the day. I get a ton of questions. I love them. So I'm going to try my very hardest to answer a question a day. This one was all about focus. See you tomorrow.